Hi, Melissa. Thank you so much for your work this week. Um, I wanted to start with your questions for your first poem about Martha's Vineyard, which I thought was a really interesting topic. I enjoyed reading your discussion post on your process as well. Um, so, finding yourself drifting between rhyming and not rhyming, but it seemed to work, or did it? So I find it very distracting when a poem shifts between rhyming and not rhyming. It's really hard for that particular format to sound intentional, for it to sound super intentional, right? So instead, it comes across feeling a little bit awkward in its rhyme scheme instead of having a real intentionality behind it. So what I would do is I would remove the rhymes. I think that would serve your poem better if you're able to in your next rewrite. Because I think, and the reason why, to just go a little bit further with that idea, the reason why is because when it feels less intentional, it starts to distract and it starts to distract from the content. And this poem has such interesting and unique content that it would be a shame for it to distract from those details. And then your other question, I do think that you did a great job flipping between the mundane and the extraordinary. And I could tell the difference between the stanzas. So that definitely came across. For the second one, what did your fork have to say? It's like, I think, and I know you asked a question if it was clear what was going on if you didn't include the word olive in the title of the poem. And I do think that by the end of the poem you would understand that we're hearing from the perspective of an olive. I know you said that you wanted this to be serious and funny. And I thought, I think there's like no, it'd be very difficult to write a poem about an olive and not have it be a little bit humorous. I think already just the content lends that humor. But I have to say, I was pleasantly surprised by the amount of seriousness that you were also able to get across in the details of this work. So thank you so much for your work this week once again, and I look forward to seeing the edits of these.